What's going on, guys? This is your channel TFD coming back with another video. And look, a medical expert just dropped something big on Caitlin Clark's injury. And trust me, you're going to want to hear this one. For this one right here, we're heading straight back to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. Now look, man, Caitlin Clark been MIA for a hot minute now. Like I told y'all in the last video, something ain't been sitting right with me. She's missed way too many games this season, and I've been doing some digging. I'm just going to say it. This is just my theory, all right? I think Caitlin Clark packed on that muscle way too fast, too soon, and her body might be reacting to it in a not-so-good way, man. Like, real talk, when you add that kind of size and power that quick without giving your body time to fully adapt, it can backfire. Now, don't get it twisted. That's not to ignore the crazy level of physicality this league throws at her. We all see it. They hack her, press her full court, bump her up and down the floor every possession. She's taking punishment night in and night out. But still, this muscle gain might have played a part too. It's just unfortunate, man. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think Caitlin Clark is coming back until after the All-Star break. Let's go ahead and check the Fever schedule real quick before I get into what that medical expert actually said, because this info just came out. So boom, next game is tomorrow, morning game on July 9th against the Valkyries. I'm telling you now, I don't expect her in that one. Then Friday, they face the Dream. Another home game. I doubt she's back for that either. They got a full 5-game homestand. Y'all know I mentioned that earlier, coming off that tough road trip after playing the Aces. After that, they got the Sun, and then the Liberty. I don't see her returning for either of those matchups. But here's where it gets interesting. Right after that, you got the All-Star break, and guess what? This year's All-Star game is in Indy. And listen, I believe Caitlin Clark will suit up for that game. I think the timeline for her injury is being carefully managed with that event in mind. You got to look at the puzzle pieces. Look at how they're aligning. Medical experts say the type of injury she's rumored to have can take weeks, but not months, and she's already missed multiple games. So yeah, man, it's all starting to make sense. That early season grind, the added weight, the physical defense, combine all that, and boom, you got the situation. We're going to break down what this expert said in just a second, but I wanted to give y'all that quick breakdown of the games and the feel of what's happening in Indy right now. With all that being said, stay locked in, because this Caitlin Clark update is about to shake some things up. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at what this doctor had to say, man. This report came out just yesterday, and here's what it said. When will Caitlin Clark return? Clark has missed the last 5 games and was seen only taking shots at a recent practice. Her next chance to play will be July 9th against the Valkyries. Explains why her groin strain was never a day-to-day injury. Now, before we dive all the way into this video, there's something I need to get off my chest real quick. Look, Stephanie White and the Fever front office already came out and said this was supposed to be a day-to-day situation. That's what they told us, right? Nothing major, just day-to-day. But hold up, before this injury, Caitlin was already dealing with a strain. So now I'm sitting here wondering, is this the same thing flaring back up? Or is the team just not being fully transparent with the fans? Was Caitlin Clark ever truly ready to return? Or was she rushed back too soon just to keep the hype train rolling? I don't know, man, but it started to feel real suspect for real. We need Caitlin back in a major way. And if we're being honest, somebody in that organization needs to answer for letting her bulk up that fast. That's on them, bro. That's on them. Let's check out this footage and break it all down.
All I'm saying is groin injuries are not day-to-day. We're 2 a week already. I think it proves our point. It's not day-to-day. It's at least in the week-to-week category, right? It's been a week. The Fever want her back for the season and to win for the season.
Title, yeah.
They're not going to push her on this. Not that look, I think she's tough. She plays through, and she came back pretty quickly from the quad. I think she's tough. She's got the mentality.
Are the 2 injuries related, Doc? The quad and the groin?
Injuries beget injuries.
Yes. Okay.
I'd have to say there's some relation. Is it a direct straight line relationship? Not necessarily, but injuries beget injuries. All I'm saying is groin injuries are not day-to-day.
All right, let's jump straight into it, man. The doctor came out and said it plain and simple. groin injuries ain't no day-to-day situation right out the gate. That's not how these things work. So now it's out there. They lied, bro, straight up. They lied to us. Try to play it down like it was something light, but the reality? It's way more serious than they let on. And the fact that this coming from a medical expert just confirms what we've been feeling this whole time. Something ain't been adding up, and now we got the proof. So boom, that was the doctor, man, really just speaking his truth on this whole Caitlin Clark injury. And he ain't sugarcoating nothing. Basically let us know that he feels the Indiana Fever front office might have straight up lied. Let's be real, a groin injury is not a day-to-day thing. It's week to week, plain and simple. And Caitlin has already missed 5 games, bro, 5. This is major on so many levels, and it feels like we've been left in the dark the whole time. We need answers. I hate to say it like this, but they've been playing games with the fan base, man. They've been withholding info, downplaying the severity, and trying to sell us a narrative that just ain't lining up. At this point, it's clear as day. Caitlin Clark's injury is week to week. And the way it's looking, I don't think we see her on the court again until the All-Star Game. And that's if they even let her play in that. That's my prediction, and I'm standing on it. As a fan, as somebody in the media, man, I'm just lost for words. Real talk. I came across that info yesterday, and it had me sitting there just shaking my head like, damn, bro, what's really going on? And listen, this doctor ain't got no reason to lie. He's keeping it 100, letting folks know this is a multi-week injury, not some light tweak like they're making it out to be. Now, I get it. Maybe they called it day-to-day just to throw off the other teams, keep them guessing. But at this point, it's bigger than strategy. It's about transparency. And here's another angle nobody's talking about. Even when Caitlin does come back, will she be the same Caitlin we know? Will she thrive in the current system Stephanie White's running? That's my theory. I feel like Caitlin been off her rhythm because of the system. They've been taking the ball out of her hands, running her off screens, playing her off the ball. That's not how Caitlin Clark operates. And guess what? When she returns, they're going to keep doing it. Stephanie White got a plan, and it's clear Caitlin's going to be off ball, and now she got the excuse, hey, we were winning without you dominating the ball. It's tough, man. I hate being the bearer of bad news, but I got to keep it real with y'all. It's looking spooky in Indy for Steph, for the front office, and for everything surrounding Caitlin Clark. And don't even get me started on how DeWanna Bonner's gone now, and they still won't hand the keys back to Caitlin. They're just not going to do it. It just is what it is, bro. Get down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on all this. Hit that bell, subscribe, and stay locked.